Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your man, the Sneaker Stud, and it's almost September. It's almost football season, so you know what time it is. It's time for fantasy football, and it's time for us to get ready for our fantasy football drafts. So, what I'm going to do today is go over my top 10 picks for the first round, and this is a standard league 10 teams, no PPR. And here is my top 10 picks. At 1, I'm going to go with Adrian Peterson, Purple Jesus. I feel he's going to come back rejuvenated with a chip on his shoulder as I want to prove everyone wrong. AP at number 1. At number 2, though he's suspended for the first few games, I'm taking Le'Veon Bell. He does it all, runs, catches the ball. He's the goal line back on a high-powered offense in Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, number 2. Number 3, I'm taking my man from Wisconsin, Eddie Sexy Lacy, for the Green Bay Packers. I like him because he's featured. He runs hard, high-powered offense, and for some reason, when the cold weather comes, he just gets better. They feed him the ball. He pounds the rock. He's going to be huge for you in your fantasy playoffs. Take him at number 3. At number 4, I have Jamal Charles of the Kansas City Chiefs. I do get worried with his health and with Nile Davis in the backfield as his backup with a lot of potential. But Jamal Charles is as explosive as it gets. He's a home run waiting to happen. If they get him more involved in the passing game, he could be even a top 2 running back. So Jamal Charles at number 4. My number 5 running back is Marshawn Lynch of the Seattle Seahawks. Every year they say this is the year, this is the downfall of Marshawn Lynch. I'm still waiting. We're all still waiting. It ain't gonna happen. He is still hungry. He's eating Skittles. They pound the rock. Option read with Russell Wilson. He's gonna get you double-digit touchdowns. He's easily my consensus number 5. Now from 6 to 10, it gets a little wishy-washy. A lot of questions. I guess you go with Antonio Brown. You know he's going to get about 110 to 130 catches. He's going to get 14 to 15, maybe 1,600 yards, and anywhere from about 7 to 10 touchdowns. So you know you're going to get a lot of targets, a lot of productivity out of him, and maybe even more a little bit early due to Le'Veon Bell, so they might go to the air a little bit more than usual. So Antonio Brown at number 6. At number 7, a guy I love this year, I'm targeting him in my drafts if I get a late first round pick. It's going to be Jeremy Hill of the Cincinnati Bengals. He stormed onto the scene last year when Giovanni Bernard got injured. And let me tell you, he was an absolute savage, beast, monster, especially in the playoffs. Offense is kind of inconsistent with Andy Dalton in Cincinnati, but he will be their rock this year. He'll be their guy to go to keep the chains moving. Explosive runner, has a little bit of power as well. He's going to be the goal line back as well. Take him at number 7. At number 8, I'm going with DeMarco Murray. He was a beast last year. I think a lot of it was due to the offensive line of the Dallas Cowboys. He's now with the Philadelphia Eagles with Chip Kelly, high-powered offense, but he's in there with a 3-headed monster with Ryan Matthews and Darren Sproles, who are definitely going to eat too. But DeMarco Murray will run north-south, downhill. He runs hard. He will be the goal line back. He will score. So DeMarco Murray at number 8. Number 9, I have Matt Forte of the Chicago Bears. He scares me a little this year. He is getting a little bit older. They have a new offensive coordinator in Chicago. Matt Forte has never been your 1,300 yard rusher. He's always in the 800 to 1,000 yards, but he also gets another 800 to 1,000 receiving yards as well. So he absolutely loads the stat book with yards from scrimmage. His touchdowns are usually pretty low. Cutler usually would hit Alshon Jeffrey or Brandon Marshall or Martellus Bennett in the red zone, which kind of took away from Forte's touches. But Marshall's out of there, so who knows? Maybe more touchdowns for Forte, but I don't see it. I don't want him. I don't trust him. And my 10th pick is going to be Demaryius Thomas, just because he's just money in the bank. You know, he's like your he's like your Friday payday. You know what's coming. You know what you're getting. He has 26 games in a row where he's either scored a touchdown or he's recorded 100 yards. So you know you're getting your 10 points there. Or if you get bonus points for 100 yards in your league, then he even has a little bit more value there as well. So those are my top 10 first round picks. And I have a draft tonight. And depending on how it goes, maybe I'll do a review tomorrow and I can kind of share what I did for my draft strategy and what players I got. But until next time, I just want to say good luck out there. Hope everyone has a good fantasy season. I hope no one stud player gets injured because no one likes to see that. But until next time, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.